I've owned and loved some of the most premier modern sports cards ever created, and none of them, and I mean none, come even remotely close to the world of collectible art pieces. Welcome to the Collectible Art Authority. On this channel, we're going to discuss artists, drops, highlight collectors and collections, interview artists, provide reviews and explorations of the art, and provide a means for all of you to learn and access more. But today we start with Piggybanx, because where else will we start? Absolute no-brainer. Piggybanx, absolute GOAT, incredible artist. Let's dive. So the preview for King of the City 2 popped a couple days ago, releases on 29 July. This is a first glance at King of the City 2, the second in the series. First one was, of course, Jordan. This is Shohei Ohtani, just a monster coming for King of the City 2. You see it's available in the blue, gray, and black, and then also in the orange, red, and gray. And both are stunners. I don't know which one I want. I wouldn't care. I'll take any of them, as typically the case with any Piggybanx piece. You don't know which one you're getting when, if you're lucky enough to hit a drop, that unboxing experience is second to none. You get whatever color Piggybanx blesses you with, and you get different variations as well. You get this one, which looks like essentially metal. You may get a different variation. You may get slightly different art, different labels. You have sort of this black label, which is more rare. You have color labels, which is super rare, and this label, which is rare and uncommon, but more common than the black label or color labels. So all of these factors in, but each one is a one-on-one experience. But let's dive into what is coming here in King of the City 2 and some of these elements. Obviously, Shohei Ohtani, King of Los Angeles here. You have the Japanese letters, first two being Ohtani and the second two characters there meaning Shohei. You have the Piggybanx logo on the back of the jersey, LA on the top of the helmet. You have Shohei himself here in a pitching stance or motion. And then this looks to be, I believe it's the LA Financial District. US Bank Tower here, over 1,000 feet tall. You have the Bank of America Tower. You have City National Plaza, I believe, Citigroup here. This is 100%, the more I look at it, the LA Financial District. That's about 2 miles from Dodger Stadium, just a short hop past Chinatown. Incredible skyline. You see the debris coming off, similar like that they had in King of the City 1, even probably more applicable here for LA with the earthquakes. The earthquakes, sort of lava cracked design, seamless. Those pieces and those cracks there, the crown is literally fused to their head, right? The city landscape is fused to their body, causing cracks and shattering and debris. And it's, right, there's so many ways you can look at this, right? Not only, again, that crown just being permanently cemented on their head, but then again, on LA, you could look at that as earthquake and rubble, and the layers and concepts that you can go with this. Of course, art is subjective and anyone can take it anywhere they want. But the layers of, again, as I mentioned, Piggybanx vision and the concept and the execution are profound. They're profound, but the idea, again, that these city landscapes and the King of the City is now embedded and fused to their person, to their body, is wild. It's wild in the most beautiful way. Beautiful, clean art, the lines, everything, the concept, the execution. I mean, Piggybanx is the best in the business at taking concepts which are unique and implementing them precisely. His art is pure perfection in every way. This piece is a monster. I am stunned he released this shortly after King of the City 1. King of the City 1 dropped on 3 June. This dropping 29 July. You're still ahead if you don't know about it yet. Hopefully you're fortunate enough to hit one of these. I, of course, picked up King of the City 1 from the streets. A rescue piece, if you will, on the secondary market. Paid my face off for it, but I knew as soon as I saw it, I needed it. An absolute gem. I need the whole set. This is a monster coming just about a month and a half after King of the City 1. Pure love. All love on this piece. Let's take a quick look back at King of the City 1, just so everyone can get fully caught up. Of course, when this was released, it had 01 listed here, so everyone knew this would be the beginning of a new set, and a monster set. It's the brand new crown. If you know Piggybanx crowns, if you don't, I'll put a link at the bottom so you could find it. But this new crown design, if you will, with the city landscapes is just unbelievable. I told you I picked up this metal variant on the secondary market on the streets, a rescue piece from undeserving hands. I needed it, and it was worth every single nickel, as I mentioned. You have the Chicago side, skyline, the bull over on the side, and you would think it's United Center. You can see the word United pretty well. If you look up actually closely, it says United Collectors. Flippers aren't really wanted. You get a good look at it right there. United Collectors. Again, the details that Piggybanx puts into these pieces. You see the 23 earring, the glow, literally glowing. Must have. This set is a must have. You need to enter for these pieces. You need to do everything you can, whether it be through the drops or whether it be secondary market, to get your hands on these. This is King of the City 1, Shohei Ohtani, coming out 29 July, King of the City 2, must have. Wow, unreal. So since I showed you King of the City 1, let's quickly go over the unboxing experience. I know there's some shorts and some reels out there. Piggybanx packaging, like everything else, second to none. Sticker, cloth to clean, white gloves with a coin. Anyone who's followed me before knows my daughters love those coins. And the white glove experience, which I will admit I've been guilty of before not using, but I will now. Box that was given to me directly from Piggybanx on my only hit, and then the one for the King of City, which I saved from the street. Look at this. Look at this damage. The savages in the streets where I have to save this from. The disrespect is unbelievable. Good thing I came in to save this before this entire thing got completely demolished. Nevertheless, amazing acrylic case. Piggybanx. Wall mountable, which is epic. Of course, the piece comes inside. Certificate of authenticity. That's for the King of the City. And then, as you saw before, let me glove up and do this properly for all the savages watching so they know how to properly do this. There's the King of the City 01 piece. You see the phantom display. You can pop off the top if you're feeling crazy, which, if you made it this far in the video, you know I am. Look at this. There's nothing to even say at this point. There are no words needed to describe anything you're looking at. So that was King of the City. And no, this isn't going to be my only Piggybanx video, so although it may seem like I'm rushing, it's just excitement. I'm going to do plenty more. But let's take a look quickly at Piggybanx Instagram. This is where you'll see all of the drops. You see there's just amazing art everywhere. I'm a sports guy by trade. That's what speaks to me the most. So I need to pick and choose what I go after. I'm not going to be lucky enough to get everything I want. Anyway, I need to pick and choose what I hunt. I can't go after everything. My wife is insanely hot. If I bought all of these, I'm divorced instantly. Not an option. Even though I'm a sports guy, I gotta tell you, Piggybanx art makes me want everything. Every genre, every drop, absolutely everything is pure fire. I mean, just look at these pieces. They're unbelievable. So his tempo, he's dropping multiple pieces. I mentioned 3 June and 29 July in between the King of the City. There are a number of other drops. Anything you want. Pokemon, Spider-Man, and just look at the quality of all of them. Again, I can't say enough positive things about Piggybanx. It's appropriate that we're starting episode 1 featuring him and his team. This is everything. I will take this over any football, basketball, baseball card I've ever owned. And frankly, will never own again. This is where I am. As mentioned at the top, we have an insane lineup of shows for you. Incredible artists already lined up for interviews. We have amazing pieces to review. Drops constantly coming from a number of different artists. And we'll expose you to all of them. Share, subscribe below. You're in for a ride. This world is a different world, and I'm all in, a collector for life. So until next time, stay sharp and chase smart.